my 2 words to begin.
Yeah.
Just to Marla Sweat, man.
Yeah. But I feel like if we're going to compete with these teams, we need Khadija Shah at her best every single game.
Welcome sports fans, welcome back to another episode. I'm your host with the most, Joe Mar.
I'm Rush.
And this is the Stardust Sports TV, the place you guys come to get the best, most interesting and riveting sports topics, discussions and debates on the internet.
Yes, people. But before we get into the video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You see me say, I'm going to some time right now for all of that. Subscribe, like, and even share the video over to one of your friends and come watch.
Wait, no?
Isn't it?
You say one of them friends.
Each
one of you guys can share the video to at least 5 people, get at least 5 subscribers. Do you know how many subscribers that would get us? But without further ado, let's get right into this video.
Video time. So people, there's a good feeling around Jamaica football right now because the Reggae girls are doing very well. In fact, they're doing great.
I got the feeling.
Yeah. So
inside my bones.
We are going to be talking about the Reggae girls. The game that we played against Dominican Republic at Sabina Park. We're doing a review and we'll also be doing some player ratings.
Right?
So without further ado, bro, let's get right into it.
Alright, first, match review.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I feel like we took another step. In the preview, I did say that I wanted to see Jamaica take another step. I really feel like we took another step. I like our second half. Our second half performance was a statement for me.
For sure.
The first half was, here and there. I watched an interview where Khadija Shah said that the Dominican Republic team was pressing them, and they knew that they couldn't sustain the press for the whole 90 minutes. And then after they got tired, we just took over the game. So I wanted to know that we could control a game and dominate a game, not just overpower, outrun teams, but we can control the game, the tempo of the game when we want, and we did that brilliantly. So again, still a lot to do, but in terms of the tactics, I saw intent, I saw style of play, and I was entertained. So bro, I'm really excited about the next step that we can take, and that step is to be able to compete with Costa Rica, Mexico, Canada, and USA. That's my feelings on the game. Panama and Haiti, that is close to behind. So that's my overall feeling on the game yesterday.
Once again, my 2 words to begin.
Yeah.
Just to Marla Sweat, man.
Yeah.
Guys, what quality. She has everything. The 6, the 8, and the 10 if needed. But this time we saw her dropping very deep, playing more of a 6 today as compared to the Cayman game where she looked more like an 8.
Mm-hmm.
But this was because the whole Jamaica team was high up the field. So that's why it seemed that way. So today she showed even another dimension of her game in this regard, because we saw her play deep. Like how Ravel has been playing for the men's team, bro.
Yeah.
That's how Marlo was. She was playing deep. She was connecting everything, Her passes were on point. Her half turns, man. How she gets the ball with her back turn to the attack, or with her side turn to the attack, and moves to a position where she's facing the opponent's goal with one move, one action, unparalleled,
Really,
and that's why she's such class, because she gets it from her back line and she turns so effortlessly, and then she moves it forward with ease, and that does so much for this team, It does so much for this team. We saw her play a deeper role and she was just supreme. But I will not forget to speak about other players who were quality as well. All throughout the window, Trudy Carter. Trudy Carter is a huge candidate, if not outright player of the window, right? Racking up countless assists, racking up 4 goals. She was very good all around, overall great performer. Jody Brown, firecracker. But anyways, that's for the match ratings. What I'm talking about now is just the match review. And I spoke about how the team was playing. We used our strength, we used our skill, we used our size. We demonstrated our depth as well. We saw Paige and Tiffany Cameron was quality, right? We saw Kiki come on with a spark of life. We saw Douglas come on to slot in for Chantal Swaby in the back line, and she looked powerful and dominating as well.
Out of place at all.
Not to mention Rebecca Swaby. Maestra Swady. My bad, my apologies. Not to mention Rebecca Spencer, Maestra Spencer. You know, as Vin Blaine said in his video, she's like a 6. She feels in that slot in role between the two defenders. And I just love the way we play. I will say this though. I don't think we are going to have as much time on the ball and as much space to do what we want to do in the second round.
Yeah.
Right? So I really do think our emphasis on the wings and on our quick transition play, I liked what I saw in that regard. From Rebecca Spencer long or Marla Setman with big balls over the top to our pacey wingers, I really think that's going to be the way to go in the next round. I honestly do. Speaking
of the next round, bro, before we even go to the player rating, let's talk about something. Maybe an elephant in the room. Based on what you saw from these two windows, right?
Yeah.
First round of a championship. You think we can match up with the best teams? The USA, Canada, Mexico.
By matchup you mean get a result or like play them tit for tat, pass for pass?
Pass for pass. Are we good enough? Are we as good as the teams ranked ahead of us?
Alright,
based on what you saw. Can we compete?
I'll ask you a question. If we can compete, of course we can compete. We're not ranked top 5 in CONCACAF for no reason. We can compete. Are we expecting to go out and have 50% of the position or pass the ball in the midfield and win the midfield battle, or not have Rebecca Spencer be forced to make good saves? No, that's not going to happen. We are going to be outpossessed. Right? They are going to play the ball around us. Do we have the capability and the talent to stay disciplined and to get out in transition quickly and to hurt teams on the counter attack and to hurt teams breaking forward and to use our size and pace to overpower teams? The small Costa Rica, Panama, and Mexico teams? Absolutely do.
Yeah, and I feel like a key to the next set of fixtures, you know, and the second round will be taking place in Mexico between July 4th and July 18th. I checked that out, right? For that round, bro, I feel like, and it might sound harsh, Khadija Shah needs to take it up another gear.
Yeah.
You understand? 9 goals, 4 assists over the 2 windows. Fine. You know, a lot of goals, a lot of assists. You're going to get that. But I feel like if we're going to compete with these teams, we need Khadija Shah at her best every single game.
Yep,
because these games will be hard. And from kickoff, because what we see over these 2 windows, she starts slow, but as Vin Blaine said, at any moment she can come alive.
And we saw it.
She came alive a little bit earlier in the second game. Throughout both of the windows, she came alive a little bit earlier. You know, in the other games, in the second half was her half. But this game, she took it up from like midway the first half. Where you see that she got, I saw her intent, but she wasn't at her best just yet. But I feel like we are going to need Khadija Shah some more. You know, the team needs to take another step, but I feel like it's key that she takes another step. Let's get into the player ratings.
And Marla Sweatman.
Yeah. And Marla Sweatman. But let's get into the player ratings. Rebecca Spencer.
Alright, Rebecca Spencer. Overall good game. She showed out well on her feet. You know, very impressed by her footwork. You know, she got a hockey assist, as they'd call it.
Yeah.
Getting the ball over the top, resulting in her first goal. However, you know, conceding a goal like that from about 35 yards over her head, I'd like to see her do a bit better with that. You know, I thought she could have judged that shot a bit better. But overall, good performance. She really helped us out in what we were trying to do attacking wise. So I'd have to go ahead and give her a 7.
Alright, I'm going to give her a 7 too, but the point that I'm going to make is that I'm yet to see Rebecca Spencer make saves. I haven't seen a lot of that. I see where I can say for sure that the Dominican Republic goalkeeper is a really good shot stopper. I can't necessarily say that about Rebecca Spencer. She not get tested it. So
the Dominican keeper big, bro.
Yeah.
Big.
Really good. So Rebecca Spencer is a little bit small. She must be a really good goalkeeper to be here in the first division of English football for the women. But give her a 7. I want to see some saves. I don't even want to see some saves. We can go through the whole of the campaign and not see her make any saves. But I'm a little bit worried about her ability to make saves. So let's move on to the 2 7.
I think probably the only shot she had taken against her in like her 3 games played. It might be. I can't remember any shot.
Yeah, because the last game came and didn't take a shot.
Yeah, but and Dominic only took 1 shot. Dominic only took 1 shot last game.
Yeah, alright, so let's go to the left back.
Sashana
Campbell. I'm going to give Sashana Campbell a 6. Might sound a little bit harsh because we kept a clean sheet, She was, again, I saw intent. She was trying to get down the wing, but I feel like she wasn't quick enough. Maybe her quality let her down. But a 6.
Yeah. Same with me. I do think Sashana Campbell is being played out of position. She's not left-sided. She's not left-footed, and you can see her angling inside, and she leaves a lot to be desired. But maybe that's the best we have.
All right. I'm going to put them together for my rating. I don't know if you will, but the Swedish sisters, I'm going to give both of them a 7. A standard good performance from both of them. I don't feel like anyone stood out. Both of them made mistakes. Both of them defended well. So Swedish sisters, 7 for both of them.
I'll go. I think Allison is a bit better. I do think Allison always defends sturdily, but provides so much going forward. And because of that, I think Allison warrants a higher rating. So I'll give Allison a 7.5 and Chantel a 7. I'm disappointed that we conceded. However, the goal was not attributed to the Swedish sisters. I would say it stems from the midfield. So 7.5 for Allison, 7 for Chantal.
Alright, right back, Tierney Wiltshire. Enough love Tierney Wiltshire, like you represent our country and we love you as a baller. I really do think we need to improve in that right back position. There are some times when she showed signs of good touches and class, but other times she just didn't show that much confidence on the ball. Her passing was wayward at times and her first touch left a lot to be desired. Yeah. I agree. I feel like also she was out of position a little bit too much for me. I don't think she had the recovery pace to be out of position that much. But a clean sheet, she was a part of that backline. So I'm going to give her a 6.
The backline did not get a clean sheet.
They did not get a clean sheet? Why do you think so? Let me adjust that. I'm still going to give her a 6. Still like her a 6. Yeah, as I say, out of position.
Yeah, I thought Tierney Wiltshire this game and over this window was probably our weakest player. I'm going to give her a 5.5 for this game.
Fair. Let's go to the midfield. Marlo Sweatman.
Yeah. I think an 8. She was an overall very good performance, solid in every aspect, made very good passes, was a big part in our link-up play. Just solid overall player. 8 for Marlo Sweatman. Yeah, I
give Marlo Sweatman an 8. I really like what I saw from her. Quality at feet, half turns, putting the ball into I realize to get out of those tight spaces, she angles her body a certain way and put the ball in space, then go to the ball and make passes. So I really like that. 8 for Marlo. Let's go. Trudy Carter. I'd give Trudy a 8.5. I feel like she was good. Let's say 8. I don't think.
Yeah, I would have given her an 8.5, but she really fell off.
Yeah, towards the
as the game tapered.
Yeah.
That's why it dropped to an 8 for me for Trudy Carter. But Trudy Carter in the beginning, she just chopped it. She was playing
really good window.
The overall window. Trudy Carter, I'd say, is a player of the window. Even though I think Marlo Sweatman, she's the big difference because she wasn't here last time, and we saw a big difference, and it was mainly because of her. She was one of the big reasons. I think Trudy Carter had to be given the player of the window. Once again, one of the players of the game, last game, Trudy Carter.
Alright, my favorite player, Chinelu Asha. I feel like she's like the Maria part of this team, where she's going to give you a 7 most games. I feel like she's always consistent, Towards the early part of the game, she was drifting out of the midfield a little bit, but I feel like in the second half, she was a bit better. I'm yet to see a bad game from Chinelu Asha. I give her a 7.
She doesn't make many mistakes. She doesn't make many bad passes. She doesn't do too much. But she doesn't do too much.
She's not going to be on the score sheet, and she won't be making last ditch tackles.
So I'd give her a 7 as well.
Yeah.
I agree with you, bro. Up top.
Let's go to the left wing. Jody Brown.
8. Yeah.
Not much to say about Jody Brown. Yeah. Everybody knows. We love
so good. Yo, once Jody Brown starts being more clinical, she's going to that one.
And she's young. Yep. So trust me, she will get better. 8 for me too. Not much to say about her. Everybody knows she's class. Khadija Shah, give her 8.8. 8 again. I'm going to give 8.5. Everybody get 8 at the max. Not a step to be taken, but a really, really good game.
Yeah.
8.
She turned it up.
I can't get a 9 because there's another level to get.
And I just think she started slowly to bro. Khadija Shah is so hard to rate.
Yeah.
Because she starts so slowly and then she just gets 2 goals and 2 assists.
And then you say, what a game.
How can you give her a 6 for that performance or a 7 for that performance? So I think she started slowly, so an 8. And Tiffany Cameron.
Tiffany Cameron gets I think she can get an 8 too. She tried, intent. We didn't fall off by dropping PH Bailey again.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give her a props for that.
Goal and assist. Good game. I'll give her a 7.5. I don't think she was at the level of True, the Marlo and Bunny and Jody. So yeah, I'd give Tiffany Cameron a 7.5. And some of the subs, not to give any ratings because they didn't get much playing time, but Douglas and I said solid. Kiki came on, solid a girl on the line. Yeah. You know, we love to see it. Paige, aggressive, assertive, lover, and Kayla McCoy.
Vian came on too, and Vian and Kayla, they look good in the midfield. So quality didn't drop.
For sure, bro.
You want to close it off now? Yes, people, let us know in the comment section. Do you agree with what we're saying? I feel like this is a good one. So, yeah, before we go, don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe. Give them the matter or you give them already?
We give them already. So
alright, there we go. For now, people. So this is That Sports TV.
We out.